Yeah, rolling. Number 32, good morning. Yesterday, I was walking my dogs and we decided to just take a little break at there's a little park that looks over the water there here in Long Beach. And we're lying there. I was almost dozing off. Me and the dog just lying on the grass, and I just started dozing off. It was a long day. So I get woken up by not quite a homeless man, but almost a homeless man. And I got my headphones in. And I'm startled up. My dog is startled and kind of nudges at him a little bit. And he's standing maybe about 9 feet away from me. And I go, what? I take my headphones off and say, what? And he says, he goes, hey, man, those are some badass dogs. I said, well, thank you. And you're waking me up. I got to pull my headphones out. So he's standing there, and he's like, I bet they eat a lot. Yeah, they do. Yeah, I bet. Oh, man, they're strong. They look like they got strong backs. Yeah, they're strong dogs. Thank you. Move along, please. I didn't say it. I was trying to be friendly, but I was kind of dozing off, And I'm like, don't you see me resting with my dogs? What are you talking to me for? Mind your fucking business. Oh my God. And so I'm trying to be friendly. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, you got dogs? Yeah, I got one. And I go, let me guess, a pit bull. And he said, yep. I go, of course you do. All right. Look, I like pit bulls. They're cool. I'm not saying of course you do because they're shitty dogs. I love pit bulls. But, let's be honest. Pit bulls are free dogs. So, and I go, okay, so I'm asking, what's his name? Blah, 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 blah. And then I finally go, okay, man, have a good day. And he goes, yeah, and he keeps going on. Now he's asking me about what they eat. And I'm going, all right. So I tell him, I go, all right. Anyway, so I slowly put one headphone in. I'm starting to let him know, like, I'm over this conversation. I'm over it. I'd like to disappear from you. So finally, I kind of lean back down because I'm sitting down on the grass. I was leaning back, with my head against my dog. And so finally I start to kind of lean back again, like to show him, like, look, I want to lay back down, So I finally go, okay, man, have a good day, right? And then he goes, okay, later, bro. And then he leaves, right? Now, he's definitely homeless, newly homeless, something's up, drugs, whatever. And I'm going, what the fuck is going on? Because yesterday was a day, and the night before, I feel like I'm living in bizzaro world a little bit, right? I'm over at the grocery store. I'm there late. I just need to I wanted to pick up some beer and some whiskey for me and my girl. And I'm standing there in line. And the only people in there's one checker. Now we have a little Vons that's right near the house. And there's a little there's one checker girl there that was working. No one else. I didn't see anyone else in the store. The people in the store, okay, me, one other guy, a large flamboyant gay couple that are literally skipping. I'm telling you, I'm not making this up. One of them were skipping through the grocery store, skipping, okay, being loud, skipping. Another one was a tranny or a cross-dresser. I couldn't tell if the surgery's been done yet or what, and a giant one at that. Horrible, horrible surgeries were done to the face. This person looked almost like Ron Perlman in Beauty and the Beast, if you know what that looks like. Those high cheekbones, those overly done cheekbones. And then we have a giant fat black lady with her whole ass hanging out, ass and vagina. No joke. This is it in the store. And I'm standing there, and there's a guy standing in line. I look at him. He's looking at me going, Yeah, what's going on? What the fuck is going on here? We're kind of in bizarre world. Now, the giant black lady with her ass hanging out and vagina hanging out. Now, when I say vagina hanging out, you can see it from the back. So you can see it. She's standing at the register. She can't figure out how to pay. She can't figure it out. She can't get through her purse. So we're just sitting there and going, all right. I'm starting to lose it a little bit. I go, I got to get out of here. I got to get out of here. Now, usually when that happens, I'll tell you straight up, I'm just going to walk out with my shit. You can call the police. You can call the security. I'll pay for it. I'll just give you cash. But I ain't waiting in line any longer while all this nonsense is going on. And I'm just going, look, it's cool. Gay couple skipping through, have fun. Do you. Right? Giant fat black lady with her ass hanging out. It's cool. It's fun to look at. Fuck it. And then you got the monster-looking cross-dresser. And I'm going, I feel like I'm in Bizzaro world a little bit. Because nobody knows how to use their limbs. Nobody's arm, no one knows how to walk correctly. Everybody's, I feel, is they're one skipping. One lady doesn't know how to pull her little tiny skirt down. I mean, she's pushing 240. She's got a little skirt on. She doesn't know how to pull her skirt on. The cross-dresser has knee braces and a cane because her, whatever it wants to be called, legs don't work right. They're bowed at the joints. So this person's been fucking their body up for years. And I'm just going, what's happening? I feel like I'm in an episode of Rick and Morty. Like, what the fuck? It's like, all right. Can't wait to get these beers home, crack them open with my girl, and have some drinks. Next day, I work all day, then take my dogs to the park over here by the beach, and I'm getting interrupted here. My slumber, my little rest with my dogs getting interrupted. Okay, then I'm walking home, and I'm not even kidding. A full homeless family will not move out of the way while I'm walking my dogs they want to pet Baron. They want to pet my big dog. And Baron ain't having it. He's not having it. He's getting real like, the fuck do you guys want? He's not having it. So the little kids, they're sweet. Now, I do think they're homeless or living in tents or something. They won't move out of the way. So I'm going, excuse me, guys. Excuse me, guys. Now, I live in a nice neighborhood, so I know I'm painting a picture of I'm constantly being interrupted by a homeless dude. I guess that still in nice neighborhoods that happens. But, yeah, so I go, excuse me, guys. And then so I always use this thing with my dogs when people want to pet my dogs. I go, my dogs are still in training. Let me just get through here. So when they're like, is he friendly? And he is. My dogs are super friendly. But I'm like, no, they're not. I want to go about my day. So I get through there. And I'm going, man, what there's a little gauntlet I got to go through here. Just walking my dogs up this park to the beach is maybe 3 blocks from my place. And I'm going, well, I got a little gauntlet out here. I'm starting to live in Bizzaro world, man. Then I get to it's a beautiful park right by the beach. There's bum shit splattered against a tree with fucking jacked up napkins connected to it. It's grossing me out. And I'm going, what the fuck is going on? What's going on, guys? What's going on? I get there's homelessness. I get there's issues. I get there's a lot of drug users out there without homes. Get it. Down on your luck. Get it. Again, I always say this, though. The down on your luck thing is bullshit. I believe definitely in having bad luck. Your boy here has plenty of it. But, again, down on your luck, I'll tell you, any one of my friends down on their luck, you come call me. You come stay with me until you get back on your feet. And I imagine any of my boys would do the same. there's a lot of reasons why people are homeless. I mean, definitely almost all of it is mental health. But you're also a rat and steal from the people who love you. And you've stolen from them your whole life, so you have nowhere to go. That's my theory on that. And I have some good experience with that. I have family members. I have homeless family members. So, and that's what it is. It's you're a rat and you're a thief and not trustworthy. You have no honor. So we had to get rid of you. You got to go because you can't stay here. But now, say my boys, my best friends I grew up with, whatever, say they're going, I'm down on my luck, man. Lost my job. Wife's divorcing me. I got no money. I go, say less. Come stay with me. You're moving on into this room, son, until you get back on your feet. Now, when you move in, though, you got to be right. You got to be clean. You got to be worth something. Don't just move in and lounge and do nothing. Just like Ronda Rousey says, don't be a do-nothing bitch. But I would imagine any of my boys that I welcome into my home wouldn't be that way. And I have done that before. And people have done the same for me. So I get it. I get when you're down on your luck. But I really believe there's a reason why you have nowhere to go. It's because you've been dishonorable, disrespectful. You're not trustworthy. You steal, cheat, all these things, lie. You got to go when that happens. So, your boy here lost a little sympathy for that. But anyways, yeah, it just seems that I'm just being bothered all of a sudden. And then check it out. Same night, last night, I on my way to the gym at 9:30 p.m. Gonna get a late night workout in. And I got to fill up. I got to get to the gas station. $7 a gallon, mind you, almost. And a guy I got my headphones in. I think I'm just putting my headphones in all the time now, so maybe I won't be bothered. And a guy stops me again and goes, on your way to work? And so I take my headphones out. I go, I'm sorry, say again? He goes, you're on your way to work. And so I go, my response is, no, it's just beginning for me. And he goes, okay, man. I go, what the fuck was that? Now, I'm passing Seal Beach, and I know it's a kind of a military area, and I wear a lot of camo stuff. So maybe they thought I was a military guy, and he might have been a military guy. Who knows? Maybe he might have been in his 60s. And, but it's like, I think maybe he was just, I think people just need some friends, man. People need people to talk to these days. I think something's going on. And I'm going, what the fuck was that? I got my headphones in. Like, what are you bothering me for? What are you bothering me for? I got shit to do. Like, that's a weird move. I've never been that guy. I've never been the guy that goes, I'm just going to bother this person with headphones in. When you got headphones in, that's a clear case you don't want to speak to anybody. You know? Like maybe, I don't think I've ever done it. I've rode the subway here in Los Angeles a lot. When I didn't have a car, I rode the subway everywhere. And sometimes you get in conversation, but I don't think I ever start the conversation. And it's like, for some reason, I just don't want to bother anybody. Now, sometimes, I'll do like at a show or something. If I'm at a show and I just saw a band play, I'd walk up, hey, man, that was a great set. Let me introduce myself or whatever. But that's as far as it goes. I don't like to bother anybody. Anytime I start to, like, especially if I go up to, like if I'm talking to a band or something that just played and I start to see their eyes wander, I'll bail. I go, all right, man, I'll let you get back to your thing. Like, I don't want to bother anybody. It's weird. This whole, I think what's happening is people are starting to need human interaction, human interfacing. I think that's what needs to happen because everything is so digital. Everything is so digitized through text, through email, through Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all the social medias. And people are not really connecting. Like, they're really not making phone calls. And I could be guilty of that also. Because a lot of times I'll tell people, I'll be like, hey, text me because I'm busy. I don't want to take my mind off of something with a phone call, which is very convenient. Especially if you're a writer, if you're an artist in some way, you don't want to be skewed, with a phone call. And you can just take a text. You did. You know what I did? I kicked the there's a little interface plug right here, and I kicked it. I was leaning back in my chair and I kicked it. But yeah, what I was talking about was the text. I think people are missing the human interaction. I really believe that's happening. So they're just going up to strangers and they see a dog, and because I have my dogs with me a lot. So it's like the dog is an easy way to talk to me. And my dogs are interesting looking dogs. People like big bulldogs, But most of the time, guys, I don't want to be bothered. I don't. I'm telling you, I don't. Unless you know me, you go, hey, hey, Ian, or hey, I know you, or sometimes, especially on Second Street, sometimes someone would be like, hey, Ian, what's up? Hey, good. That's cool. I don't mind. Hey, hello. Or like when you're passing somebody, of course you say hi. You give a nod or whatever. Hi, especially if they have dogs too. You go, oh, hello. Even across the street, other dog owners will wave at you. It's cool. I like that. But I don't want to be bothered, man. For a lot of times I'm in my head. I need to think. When I walk my dogs, I need to think. It's like it's a weird move to just bother somebody. It's a weird move. And don't linger. Like that guy was lingering. He wouldn't leave. Like in Pineapple Express, lingerer. God. Yeah, I mean, he wouldn't leave. I had to be like, all right, man, have a good day. And there's been a few times in my life where I literally say, hey, go away. I have said that in my life. I've literally said, hey, go stand over there. Go away. You won't leave, buddy. Like I was having a meeting one time at it's now State Social House in Hollywood. It was called Red Rock at the time. I was having a meeting. And I was just talking. There was a guy coming over, and we were chatting. He was a nice guy, and I don't know why he wanted to come over and talk to us. And he was chatting. And then I finally go, hey, man, do me a favor. Can you go away? And he looked at me like, what? I go, we're having a meeting, man. I need you. And he goes, I'm sorry. And he leaves. And, I'm sorry to be so curt, but at some point he wasn't getting the hint. He wasn't getting it. That happens with a lot of people. You don't get the hint, man. Fucking bail. You got to get out of here. What are you wasting everybody's time for? It's Jesus Christ. And the problem is, and sometimes I never want to bother anybody. So sometimes I'll be like, all right, man, I'm out, or later. And someone's like, oh, okay. And you're leaving? Okay. I read it wrong and I go, all right, I'm out. Because I never want to bother anybody. I got to sneeze. But yeah, I mean, that's such a weird mentality. Stop bothering people. Fuck. If you want to go by and go, hey, I love your dogs, you go, thank you. Done and done. Go about your business. And I imagine if I was a chick and that dude was just standing over, hey, while you're sleeping. Like, what the fuck? Like, you see what girls got to deal with because it's more threatening towards a girl, because, because I weigh the same amount as that other dude. So, but still, I'm like, hey, fuck off. Get away from my dogs. Get away from me. Like, it's a weird mentality to just wake somebody up. You know what I mean? And I've had that too. I've had that too on the subway, man. I'll be lean in my head, be like, hey, dog, where you get your tats done? And I'd be like, man, I don't fucking know. You know? Fucking, don't you see I'm sleeping? Jesus Christ. Fuck off. It's so weird, man. Yeah, I mean, this episode is called Mind Your Own Business. Straight up. My God. All right, you guys. I'm out of here. Cheers.